Hello there, my name is Amy Broghamer. Today what we're going to talk about is creating a mission statement, a vision statement, and some value statements or a value proposition. Let's get into it. Your mission statement, vision statement, and values will serve as the compass of your company, business, or organization. It's going to tell you where you're at, where you want to go, and it's going to also be able to communicate to those both inside and outside of your business exactly what you're trying to accomplish and where you want to go with things. It's going to serve as the compass of your business or company. This is a quick image to understand how the priority of vision statement is at the top of your pyramid, and it is the most important overall understanding of where you're going. And as you go down, you see mission, values, goals, strategies, tactics, and action plans. And what's really important to note on this slide is that the action plans are the foundation or the base of the business. So having your strategic goals, tactics, and action plans at the bottom, that's the majority of the pyramid. Everything else is built on top of that, including your overall vision, mission statement, and your values. So really, once you have your business plan in place, that's when you start to envision the future, talk about the mission, which is the present, and talk about your values and how they relate to your clients or customers. So let's talk about the purpose of the mission and vision statement for a moment. The purpose is to make sure that anyone, once again, inside or outside of your organization understands four things. They understand what your business does, how your business helps people, where you're taking your business, and how you're planning on getting there. So let's talk a little bit about vision statements. Vision statements were at the top of the pyramid. And what they do is they provide a futuristic understanding of where you're taking your business in the future. It's a look ahead, and it gives people an idea of what you hope for your business, where you're going with it. There's a few tactics that you'll want to use when you're creating a vision statement. Those things are, you want to make sure that it focuses on your most important goals or aspirations. You want to make sure that it outlines specifically how you help people and customers. You want to make sure that it tells the value that you offer the world in your business, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in a unique selling proposition slide. It tells what you plan to achieve in your business in the future again. It's written in normal everyday language that both you and your clients understand very clearly. It should be punchy and very easy to remember. In the event that you're sharing it with other people, it should be, again, very easy for you to relay to them. You should make it simple enough for people, once again, inside and outside of your company to completely understand what you do and what you want for your business in the future. It should be uplifting, inspiring, and motivational. And you need to keep it as short as possible. Probably 2 sentences is a max. It needs to be a very easy to deliver vision of what you want your company to be. Now let's talk a little bit about a mission statement. A mission statement is a now statement. It's in the present, and it talks about the day-to-day things that need to happen in your business in order for you to accomplish the vision of the future for your business. So let's talk about some things that need to be included in a mission statement. This again tells what your business will do to achieve the vision that you have of it. It defines organizational and business purpose and primary objectives. It explains why you exist as a business. And again, it needs to be understandable to people both inside and outside of your company. It's very consumer focused. This is the mission statement is shared with your business customers, consumers, and clients more than anything. A vision statement is more of an internal statement for your company, your aspirations. The mission statement is what you're promising or delivering, and we can talk a little bit more in the future about creating a pledge and value proposition. We'll get into this a little bit more, but again, it's consumer focused. It's what you're doing for the consumer. It should remind you exactly what you need to be doing in your business every day so that you can accomplish your bigger vision. And it answers the question, what must I do for my customers to make my overall vision a reality? Inspiration for vision and mission statements, if you remember back to that pyramid, all the inspiration comes from the foundational topics that were in that pyramid. So your strategic plan, your elevator pitch, business values and goals, your SWOT analysis, which is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and furthermore, your business story. You can get inspiration for your mission and vision statement from all of these things. Ultimately, once you start to draft and really kind of craft your mission and vision statements, I recommend that you get some feedback on those statements just to make sure that you're not thinking in your own head and you can get some other perspective. Great places to do that are any type of mastermind group that you might have of your peers or people that are in a similar industry or entrepreneurship business, customers, employees, your vendor partners, and finally, friends and family. They can all give great feedback from sort of a third-party objective, but still kind of knowing what you're trying to accomplish in the end. Here's another thing to really consider. As you're thinking about your mission and vision statements, you also want to be very aware of your unique selling proposition. This is the thing that makes your company stand out from all other companies. It's the reason or the thing why your customers or clients choose you instead of a competitor. It's important to identify what your customers, your stakeholders or investors, and you yourself feel is most valuable about your business or company. Understanding your unique selling proposition really helps you further your value proposition to your clients. And that's what we're going to talk about next. When you memorize your unique selling proposition and you share it with customers, it really helps them understand why they should be working with your business instead of your competitor's business. And it gives you a great additional kind of perspective and foundation when we go to the value proposition. So when you create a value proposition for your company, basically what you're doing is you're trying to express to your consumers or clients what value you're going to give them specifically. And this is going to, again, cause them to choose your business over another business to work with because they understand the value that you're providing them because you're going to communicate that with them. So here's how we define a value proposition. First, what we want to do is start with listing all of the services that your company or business provides to your clients. From there, what you want to do is define the top 3 services that you do the best. Once you look at those top 3 services, what you want to do is identify how specifically you provide these services. If there's a different way that you provide them than your competition, or if your customers really don't know yet how these are being provided, you can give them some insight into that additional value of how you're providing them. And finally, number 4, you want to identify the 3 best services that you have. You want to make sure that you identify what your clients are getting from those. So what is the value that your clients are getting from your 3 top services? And this lets them know once you express this and put this in writing to them that they very clearly understand what you're great at and why it matters to them. Your value proposition is a fantastic list to always have on hand, or maybe in the first page or so of your planner or your notebook, so that you always have that to go to anytime you're in a competitive situation, a selling situation, or talking with a potential investor or client so that they understand what value you provide as a business. You can also take it another step and take the value proposition information and create a pledge. A pledge basically is something where you can post it or share it with your clients. And this is a pledge of what you are going to do for them in your business and what they can expect from you. If you'd like to see an example of that, just reach out to me and I'll be happy to provide you with that. Pledges are really important in service-focused organizations. Anytime you're providing a service more so than an actual product, it's a very helpful tool because it's more objective. So ultimately, in the end of the day, this is your compass, your mission statement, your vision statement, your value proposition, your unique selling proposition, and maybe even your pledge. It is the core of your business. What I recommend you do with these tools once you have them created is print, laminate, and post them where you can see them every day. I'll show you a picture at the end of the slides of where mine are on my wall. What you want to do is be using these statements and bullet points in your communications with your clients and your vendors. You want your employees to know these front and back and really internalize them and live them for your business. Ultimately, you want to be able to read them daily and commit them to memory, and that's for you and your employees. These are, once again, the tools to guide your business in the direction it needs to go in your vision and where you want it to go. So everybody that's along for the ride needs to know where your vision is going so that they can get on board with getting you there. And that's why this compass is so important for you in this concept. Few resources here that I used to create the talk today. There's a lot of really great examples in that middle suggestion article. My email is right below too. And again, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure putting this together for you. If you do have additional questions, please just reach out to me via email. And this is a quick image of what my wall looks like in my office with my mission and vision statements, my business goals, my pledge, and my equity pyramid. I hope you like this class,